Former President Jimmy Carter, who died Sunday at the age of 100. Our nation's 39th leader made a stop in Fort Wayne back in 1980. Fox 55 Troyce Grant talks about that visit and his lasting impact on the Summit City.
Yesterday, the oldest living president, Jimmy Carter, died at the age of 100. One of his last and most notable visits to Fort Wayne was here at Parkview Hospital on Randalia. He was visiting civil rights leader Vernon Jordan, who had just nearly escaped an assassin's bullet. It was June of 1980, during an election year. Jimmy Carter brought national attention to the Summit City when he paid a visit with the mayor at the time, Win Moses, while also seeking justice for civil rights leader Vernon Jordan, who was at the time recovering from gunshot wounds at the hospital we know today as Parkview Randalia.
And the hope that Vernon Jordan will do well and recover completely, which is a high prospect now, and that the perpetrators of this crime will be brought to justice.
Now, more than 4 decades later, his legacy still lives on in the Summit City. The Allen County Democratic Party still has people around today who vividly remember working with Carter. Chairman of the party, Derek Camp, says party members at the time were voting for the Hoosier in that election, but they still had great respect for Carter.
Even though they may have been with Birch Bayh in that primary, they certainly got on board with Jimmy Carter in that presidential after Birch was out.
Camp says his colleagues described Carter as humble and someone they looked up to not only as a president, but just as a person. The former president will be laid to rest in his home of Plains, Georgia, next to his wife, Rosalind Carter. They were married 77 years. Reporting on Randalia, Troyce Grant, Fox 55 News.